we've been talking to Hanwha, for example, as coming in as a potential investor. They're excited. When we go to Tokyo, we'll be talking with some of the utilities there, as well as some of the investment companies, Tokyo Gas, for example, Medi, and others. And so this pipeline has been discussed for some time, but things are really coming together right now for a whole host of reasons. Obviously, gas is becoming the underlying fuel for the AI economy, the electrification of the world. And the demand for gas, as we know, is probably going to spike here over the next few years. This gas in Alaska is stranded gas. We know exactly how much gas we have. This 42-inch line is going to be incredible in the amounts of gas it can actually deliver. And the other thing is Alaska has done this before. We built the Trans-Alaska Oil Pipeline, 800-mile oil pipeline. It's delivered $17 billion barrels of oil through this pipeline starting in 1977. And we were the first in the world to pioneer LNG export to Japan back in '69, continuous exports for 50 years.
Many have been pointing out, though, that this is very expensive and it will take years to get this done. So many analysts saw this as a long shot. I believe that there have been a lot of feasibility studies over the last few years. And in fact, ExxonMobil, for example, actually walked away after conducting their own review as well. Is there an idea in terms of how to overcome the problem of high cost? What is the discussion around that at the moment? And you say Hanwha is very excited. So what would be the takeaway for companies like Hanwha?
I think for Hanwha, investment is part of it, but also knowing that Korea will be also served with gas from Alaska. Again, gas comes from all over the world to Asia, but having a supply coming from the United States of America, I think adds a bit of security to folks over here in Asia. And that's the discussions we've been having with folks is what does it really do? It provides security, provides reliable deliveries of gas. It's low carbon gas. We know exactly how much gas we have on the North Slope. But again, the world has changed. If you were to talk about this project 5 years ago, people would have said maybe the cost is too much, but we were able to break the project into 3 phases. The first phase is the 800-mile pipeline, which is going to be about a $12 billion pipeline. Wood Mackenzie has come out in November of 24, just a few months ago, and said that that pipeline could pay for itself with internal customers in Alaska. We have military bases in Alaska. We have utilities in Alaska. We have gas utilities as well. And so once we de-risk the project through building this pipe, and President Trump wants an expedited project, so we're actually looking at potentially having gas flow through that pipe in 2 years, and then the liquefaction plant, the export plant, about a year and a half after that, and the conditioning plant around the same time. So you will probably see gas going to Asia in 2030, 31. And again, a lot of people are interested in this now for a whole host of reasons. One of the main reasons, of course, is that President Trump supports this pipeline for national security reasons, but also helping out our Asian allies and having discussions with trade and tariffs.